Today we're going to work on a very important grammar point, the difference between the past simple and the present perfect, and how we use them with for and since. This is a key topic at B1 level, and it will help you talk more clearly about your experiences and your life. First, let's quickly review the past simple. We use the past simple to talk about finished actions in the past. These actions are complete, and they have no direct connection with the present. For example, I trained at the gym last summer, or I played the flute yesterday. In both cases, the action is finished, and we usually use a finished time expression, like yesterday, last week, last year. For example, I traveled to Italy last year, or I competed in a race last month. We also use the past simple when the action is finished and there is no result in the present. For example, I broke my trumpet last week, but now maybe I have a new one. So the past action is not important now, only when it happened. Now let's move to the present perfect. We use the present perfect when there is a connection between the past and the present. One common use is for actions that started in the past and continue now. For example, I've trained in yoga for 5 years, which means I started 5 years ago and I still continue. Or she's lived here since 2010 and she still lives here now. We also use the present perfect for life experiences. For example, I've performed in a nightclub or I've tried windsurfing. We don't say when exactly because the time is not important. Another use is for finished actions with a result now, like I've lost my novel, so now I don't have it. Now let's focus on for and since, which are very important with the present perfect. Both are used to talk about time, but they are different. We use for to talk about a period of time, a duration. For example, for 2 hours, for 3 days, for a long time. So we say, I've exercised for 2 hours, or I've played the trumpet for many years. The important idea is the length of time. And usually when we use for with present perfect, it means the action started in the past and continues now. However, for is not only used with present perfect, we can also use it with the past simple or future. For example, last summer I travelled for 1 month, or next year I will train for 6 months. In these cases, we are just talking about duration, not about connection to the present. Now let's look at since. We use since to talk about a specific point in time in the past, like a date, a year, or an event. For example, since 2010, since Monday, since I was a child. So we say, I've lived here since 2010, or he's played the flute since he was young. This means the action started at that moment and continues now. Sometimes since can be used with the past simple, but this is less common and usually means the situation is finished. For example, I lived there since 2005, meaning I don't live there anymore. But normally when we use since, we use the present perfect to show that the situation continues. Let's look at a few more examples with free time activities. You can say, I've practiced yoga since last year, or I've gone to that nightclub for many years. Or, she's written a blog since she was a teenager. These all show actions that started in the past and continue now. So, to finish, remember this. Use past simple for finished actions with finished time expressions. Use present perfect for actions connected to the present. Use for with periods of time, and since with specific points in the past. If you keep this in mind, your sentences will be much clearer and more natural.